Okay, I think something went wrong with the sound when I plugged in my controller. Because for whatever reason the computer was like, of course. We don't use Blue Yeti microphone. We don't use Blue Yeti microphone at all. We use PS4 controller microphone. Okay. A Rav smooch has been redeemed, so I'm gonna grab the boy real quick. Hi, bud. The sweetest little man. The sweetest little man in all the land. Oh. Nice little jump onto the desk there, bud. Hi. Oh. So, I have some stuff that I've been thinking, okay? And so as we get into this today, 519 deaths. Mr. Oshiro was rough. But I've been thinking about stuff for stream going forward, right? Yeah, it sure will. So what I've been thinking, okay, is... You like my voice? Thank you very much. I worked very hard on it. Okay, we do gotta lock in a little bit, because I'm bad at this game. Oh, okay. I am so good at everything. It's okay, we're just getting back into things. If I jump on this... There was... Okay, it did bounce me up higher then. I need to figure out how that actually works. Okay, cool. I get it now. The real question is, how do I cling to a wall? Okay. And then that's grab. Cool, I remember controls now. But what I have been thinking is that I want there to be like more channel point redeems and more silly things we can do. What is this? What? What? Okay, so it goes where I point. Hi. We're just gonna learn. We're learning the mechanics of the level. But what I've been thinking, right, is that one thing that I would love to be able to do, honestly, is to have a chibi mode. I want to be able to turn chibi. That sounds great, right? Wouldn't you love Tiny Faye? And that would probably end up being like the most expensive channel point redeem currently. Because, you know, currently cozy mode is the biggest. Oh, hell yeah. I knew it. I'm something of a gamer. I find secrets. The thing is, right, in order to make chibi mode happen, I would need to commission an artist, and I can't do that out of pocket right now. Not for what it would take to actually make that happen. Oh, great. You again. Well, I didn't expect to see you up here. I'm glad you're still in one piece. You see, you made it through the hotel. Did you meet Mr. Oshiro? You might draw for free, but I would never accept that. It's a lot of labor to make a VTubing avatar of any kind. The art for this model that I'm using right now was about $600. And that was just for the art and for the broken up PSD file. It still needed to be rigged separately. And on average, the cost for doing that is going to be anywhere from $300 to $1,000. Thankfully for me, I had some experience with rigging 3D models, and so I was able to use my experience with 3D animation and 3D models to pretty quickly get a grasp on how to do this stuff, and I was able to rig it myself. But the fact is I no longer have my trial version of live 2D Cubism anymore, and so I would either have to pay for Cubism or pay for someone to rig it. And so what I'm thinking, right, is at some point I might... Oh, I met him alright. He chased me out of there after I cleaned up a bunch of junk for him. Oh, that sounds like a fun morning. Oshiro is a lost soul, dear. That place is much more than just a hotel to him. Don't make him your project. You know what I think? I think this mountain drove both of you crazy. You're not the first person to say that. Maybe you're right. How would I know if I were crazy? The way I see it, the mountain can't bring out anything that isn't already in. But you gotta be a few pros short of a murder to live up here in the first place, right? What are you even talking about? Oh, I'm just rambling like the old bat I am. Are you ready to give up? I know a shortcut back to your car. Back off, lady. I'm heading for the summit. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between stubbornness and determination, isn't it? You remind me of myself when I was young. Good luck, and mind the wind. Well, you can go down. She's got more to say. You don't get many visitors up here, do you? No, I can't say I do. I don't mind the solitude, though. Sometimes I think I should live in solitude, too. I really tried to get through to Mr. Oshiro. I wanted to help him. Oshiro needs to move on from that hotel. But it's not going to happen on your schedule. And it doesn't help that you've got something to prove. Don't you get lonely in that little cabin? I have friends, dear. I may be crazy, but I'm not a hermit. Sorry. I didn't mean to assume. When I was younger, I couldn't imagine staying in one place for this long. Then I found this mountain. I knew right away that it would be my home. What's so special about it? The mountain shows you who you really are. Whether you're ready for it or not. It keeps me honest. And Madeline, who you really are, is a goth girl. This story definitely is not a trans narrative, right? Definitely not. Oh, there's the wind. Okay, understood. wind gonna stop anytime soon? Oh, but if you get behind something, it doesn't push you. Okay. Okay, interesting. But yeah, I'm thinking I might set up a thing to like crowdfund the. Oh, those are spikes. That's what spikes look like in this room. But I might set up a thing to sort of crowdfund the chibi avatar. Because I do want to do it. But in order to like do it and get quality. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I just hit it with a little bit of this. There we go. That should be better. Is this better? Apparently all of my audio input and output sources got screwed up somehow. So that's really fun. Oh, that's because it's also trying to... Hold on a second. Thought that was weird. Thought that was... Because the audio output is also trying to go through the controller. Ayah. And so it like reset it somehow. Problematic. There we go. I am using a PlayStation controller. That is true, that is true. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing like a crowdfunding thing. What? For the chibi avatar. I'm thinking if I want quality, it'll probably run around like $300-ish total. Ah, hell. I wasn't paying attention. But if you want that to happen, I definitely want that to happen, so. I would be super, super happy to do it. Okay. I see the vision. Not straight down. Oh, that can break, okay. I didn't expect it to break that. Interesting. I whiffed. Yo, we're gaming. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. So it doesn't let you do multiple bounces on the pink one. Good to know. Blech. Pink is shy. Well, I hope I don't make Pink feel nervous. Oh. The crumbler. So close. Okay. We're kinda getting it. Pink's out. Cloud sees a pretty lady and hides. Oh. Well. I guess I really appreciate that Pink thinks I'm pretty. Wait. I'm super not consistent on getting the timing right on this bounce here. There we go. I too get nervous and shy when a pretty lady steps on me. You know what? Fair. I think we all would. Wind. It windy. Y'all, why is it so windy? Oh, and now the wind's blowing that way. I don't think that's how wind works, game. in general. But you know, what do I know? Oh, wrong button. Whoops. I have to get that berry. I'm like honor bound to get that berry. But oh yeah, you know what? Maybe we're just like curving around the mountain. Maybe that's what's going on. Hiya! Maybe if I did this instead, actually. No, I ran out of stamina. I ran out of stamina. Unbelievable. But hello. No, I keep running out of stamina. Okay, so there's gotta be like some more efficient way to do that, right? That's my guess. Okay, yeah, I mean, admittedly, from like a priority standpoint, I guess the wind being weird is pretty low on the list. But I'm still gonna call it out for being weird. Well... Oh, no, okay. That was a development, I think. Hiya. Okay, if I bounce off that top bit, apparently wall jumping doesn't waste stamina. So I can do that, and then over, and then... No, so close. Ay. Up. No. Yeah, I think I have it figured out. I just need to do it right now. No. Maybe I should give up on this berry. But who would I be if I did that, huh? It's really awkward to actually climb up that way. Exactly. If I abandon this berry, then I'm not really Flawless Faye. need to pull back as soon as I jump there, I think. No, ad break, not now. Not now, ad break. I'm snoozing you. But of course I aim to be flawless in everything. It's in the name. Ignore the constant deaths. That's a thing that a flawless person would do. I'm flawlessly cute? Wow. Whoop. Careful. Careful. No! So close. So close. See, this is less stressful than the whole Mr. Oshiro thing was, because I'm not actually under, like, time pressure. I can think about the things I'm doing, and so it's fine. I could die 7 million times like this, and I would be perfectly alright with it. Although I don't think it would be particularly entertaining for you all. Level 3 is a spike in difficulty. Because there's spikes everywhere. No! Oh, we're getting there. Speedrun. No, because Spike from Mario is coming for me? I would rather he not do that. Yes! I got a little bit too hyped for that one. I was very excited. Okay. In that case, do that, and then okay. Nice. Oh my goodness, everyone's patting me. Hang on a second. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Eh? Or can I break you? Aha! I understand it now. No. I do respond well to pets. It's true. I'm very reward-oriented. No. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. There we go. Oh, what is this? Oh. Oh, I see. It's only windy some of the time. Interesting. Interesting. Am I clicker trained? Not as of yet. Someone's got to get on that. Oh, but if I... Okay. If I time it with the wind. If I time it with the wind, then I think that would work. Hey. Maybe this one's not worth it. I'm just going on up. You mock my little noise. You laugh at my noises. I once had in a stream my plural noises. Whoa, flawless fake plural. I once, which way is the way that I'm supposed to go and which way is optional? I once was in a, drunk Bloodborne stream. And it was going well, but I was getting very tipsy, and so I was starting to play terribly. Intended route is top right? Okay. And I was starting to get very tipsy. And so I was playing terribly at that point. And I think this was one of the times where it wasn't my turn to be playing, because the way that it worked, right, is if you died in the game, you had to take a shot and pass the controller on to the next person. This looks a little spicy. Yeah, I don't think I can make that happen. I'm guessing that's a thing I go to later. Okay, top right is progression, yeah. Okay, cool. Then I want to go not there. Blech. But it was one of the turns where I wasn't playing, I was just sitting there, and I picked up a glass of water. Make sure that when you are drinking, you are hydrating, by the way. That's very oh, you think this was progression? Oh, well. Ain't that a son of a bitch. I went to this place that wasn't glowing. But... I need to actually get the timing. Like that. And then what? Oh, can I crouch that one? Question mark? I have a little spippy. And I shrimp check. But... Oh! I was not aware that that was a thing! Oh, so close, so close, so close. But... But I was having a little spippy of my little drink. And as I was, the coaster got, like, stuck to it, right? The coaster got stuck to the cup. Wait, can you make it move upwards if you jump? No. Okay. And I did a little yelper. I did a little yelp. There was a very high-pitched squeak. And someone in chat described it as the trans girl octave. And I'm gonna be honest, like, holding up without jumping? Okay, I'll give that a try. They described it as the trans girl octave, and I really like that descriptor. And so now every time I make a little eep of any kind when I'm startled, I think of the trans girl octave. Oh my god, you can. I can pilot the device. I can pilot the device. I understand. Okay, I like these mechanics a lot, actually. I like this level. This is really cool. What? The thing is, I genuinely didn't like squeak or anything like that prior to voice training. I think part of it might be like a socialization thing, right? Where some part of my brain goes, high-pitched noise, girl noise. And so, over time, after voice training sufficiently, that became like a natural thing for me to do. It's very interesting either way. Oh, so close, so close, so close, so close. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think I'm really starting to get it. Flawless mouse audio. I have so much respect for the mouse girls of the world, honestly. Can I make you go up? Why you no go up? Help! Okay, I think I see the vision though. Not like that. Reject mouse. Voice trained to become bird. Listen, listen. In this house, we love and support all of the aminals. All of the aminals. Whether you're a mouse or a bird. We are all comrade here. Okay, so this looks like a nightmare, to be honest. This looks like... What? Wait a second. Wait, but there's... Wait, oh. No, I have to do that, though. I have to do that, though. I am legally obligated to do that. Oh, but you have to be so fast. Bah. There we go. There we go. Now I just have to... Ooh. Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho! Finding the thing is just the first test. Now it must be carried home. The Darkest Dungeon Ancestor is always popping into my thoughts and saying some nonsense like that. Impeccable Fae? That's my rival, actually. My rival is the Impeccable Fae. Voice trained to become Castle... How would I... Oh my... It disappears so fast. Yeah, yeah.
Prodigious size holds no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
That's one of the classics for me. That and
Slowly, gently, this is how a life is taken.
those are always popping in my head for like no reason. If I I have learned much about the world. Vampire coded as hell. Making the mouse girl blush is like priority number 1, to be honest. To be totally honest with you. Screwed up. Yeah, I think we've done all the optional stuff. I went to all the paths I could see. Okay. Wow. Oh, but you don't. Okay. There's gotta be some reason for that, though, right? Surely. What, the rocks of death? Oh well. Yummy crystal, green apple flavor. I don't know, I feel like just from color alone, it's probably more like a blue... Huh? Huh? No. Okay, I understand what I need to do. I never finished my thought. I was saying a thing, I was, and then I got distracted because I confused myself. Ah, damn. No. Wow. A girl must baw on occasion. I understand that maybe the bawing means I'm not beating the sheep girl alligator. Hitting me with a sheep emote before I even... Listen. I love and respect sheep girls, but I am not one, alright? I am my own type of girl, and that type of... I keep doing this. I'm my own type of girl, and that type of girl is Fairy Dragon. Draxi, exactly. Have I talked about Draxis on stream before? Oh hell. What? What would happen if there was a second fairy dragon? We would have to fight for dominance, unfortunately. There in fact can only be one true fairy dragon. And I intend to take that position, no matter what it takes. No, actually, we'd probably just, like, make out. That's my guess, if I'm being totally honest. How do I get that one? I guess I go up here. Okay. And then down. Wrong way. I know what I have to do. Damn. I mean, I think, yeah, no, a sloppy makeout session can be a fight for dominance. I'm gonna be honest, if you want the real truth of what would happen if there was another fairy dragon girl, we would get into like a sloppy makeout session, which would be a fight for dominance, and it's one that I would lose, maybe on purpose. Don't worry about it. You know, maybe I like being bossed around. What of it? What of it? You would deny me this? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, okay? And this is maybe like TMI. I don't care. When I first like became confident enough. Hey. I call everyone boss, okay? First off. And I know that's not necessarily helping my case. Okay, real talk. I did once have a dom who was like being super, like domineering, and it was great. But my like impulsive thing is to call people boss, and I don't know why. And so it's like there's this hot lady who's telling me what to do, and I'm not saying like mistress, I'm not saying mommy. She gives me an order and I say yes boss, and then she starts cracking up like mid-scene because she's just realized I sound like a fucking extra background character in some fucking mafia movie. Like, yeah boss, whatever you say boss. And then we had to stop for like 10 minutes. It's a problem. It's a real problem. Yeah, I'm bringing the word goon back to its roots. That's what I'm doing. But right, the thing is, when I was first starting to like feel confident and good enough in myself to start doing that sort of thing, because I was not mentally doing great for a while, right? And so I wasn't confident to be in relationships or to have any kind of interaction with anyone like that, right? Eventually, I started feeling better about myself, and I started engaging in that more, but I was still pretty low on the self-worth, like, perspective. And so, what that sort of ended up meaning is that at first, I've always been more of a subby bottom whatever than anything else. I switch things up every now and then these days, but I was very much like I want to do exactly what you say and will die if I feel like I've disappointed you. But as soon as I started genuinely feeling really confident in myself, it's like, yeah, okay, I do want to be bossed around still to this day, but you gotta earn it, boss. You gotta earn it. Turns out, getting more self-worth turns you into a brat. Who would have thought? Is it a trans narrative? Yes. because I am the trans narrative. My entire life is... Ho ho ho. We get a little spicy with it. Oh! Is that maybe like too much information on stream? Is that maybe TMI? Sure, possibly. Hello, Guri. Hello, hello. Welcome in. But I don't care. I don't care if it's TMI, honestly. I get way more TMI with the people I actually know. I'm still maintaining a boundary here. Yeah, no, that's an unfortunately common thing, right? Is feeling like you need to be useful to have worth. It's a very common thing among trans girls, and it's unfortunate. Sami and Twitrex didn't know I streamed. I started streaming only about like a month-ish ago. Also, hi Neba! Hold on a second. Nebanatsky is a good friend of myself and my partner, okay? She's super talented, and you should support her. Go follow Neba. Follow Neba right now. It's going a lot better than the last Celeste stream, I'll tell you that much. But I had a hell of a time in the hotel. Don't you all start calling me boss now. I can't do it. I can't do it with that. I'm gonna Queen. Y'all think you're so funny, huh? I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm open about a lot of things about myself, just in general. And I generally take pride in that, right? Like, the people that I know IRL know this, especially. I'm very open about the process of transitioning. I'm very open about my sexuality and what that kind of stuff is like. With friends, and I obviously would not do this on stream. God, no, I would not do this on stream, right? But I've talked outright about specific things that I do and enjoy in the bedroom with good friends. And the reason I do that, and the reason I generally take pride in that, right, is because the fact, transitioning isn't, but the reason I talk about this stuff and the reason I am very open about every aspect of transition, from the transition itself to spicy stuff, is because education and awareness of these things is so little, right? Everyone knows how a guy gets his shits and giggles, right? But very few people know how to make a trans woman feel good, including trans women. And so sharing that information with each other is a helpful and good thing to do, right? This is another reason why my streams are 18 plus, because I talk about this stuff. And I think it would be a good thing if all of these subjects were destigmatized a lot more. I think it would be good to be able to talk about these things more comfortably. I have to try. I'm obligated to try. No. Oh, okay. Kiss the homies goodnight while educating them about safe rope work? Absolutely never. Emphasis on the save. Rope stuff is great. I'm a big fan personally. But if you're not careful, you can cut off circulation and hurt yourself or someone else. Okay? Yeah. Sex ed as a whole is already, like, really bad in most countries, including the US and all that, right? Especially the US in some cases. And it's especially bad for queer people, right? Sex ed is bad as a whole, especially abstinence-only stuff. But it gets worse with, if you're queer. Because it's not even mentioned, right? If you're queer, you're not even talked about. And I am just strongly of the opinion that people should be taught how to engage in these things in a safe way. Right? Okay, how do I get to... I feel like what I want to do, right, is like try and get on there, but I don't know how. So yeah, as soon as I touch that. Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, when I was like a kid, this was when, because it still is, frankly, but this is when the word gay was being used as an insult all of the time, right? And I once asked a teacher what the word gay meant, because everyone was using it to insult people they didn't like. And I had never heard of it before, right? And I asked, what does this mean? And the response I got was, that's a swear word, and you shouldn't say it. Genuine, that's what I was told. What the hell? Okay, I think I'm just giving up on this particular berry. I think we're getting out of here. And I just think it should be more accepted and understood for people to talk about these things. Just in general. People should be able to talk about this stuff. Okay, so that doesn't really help. Can I squeeze it through there? No. Ahahaha! I am the smarticles, I think. And yet, we're not there. Fuck. Ooh. Do I have to, like, race it the whole way? Is that what's going on here? I think I do. I think that's what I have to do. Ha ha ha! Okay, we're gaming right now. I actually think I like the wind mechanics. I'm feeling pretty good. But okay. A trans girl is someone who was born with the boy parts, quote unquote, who is not a boy. So yeah, I am a girl, I am a woman. In fact, I'm 26 years old. I've been on estrogen for 10 years now, so don't call me old. Ho ho ho. I have opened up a secret path on accident. Intersex trans people do exist, yes. Although typically, regardless of intersex conditions, most people are still assigned one of two. And I'm just trying to give the Cliff Notes most basic understanding. What? Listen, we as a society, we need to stop, like, pushing this idea that people are getting called old, like, earlier and earlier, right? We have, like, a 20-something with no kids being called a MILF or whatever, and it's like, no! No, what are we doing? What are we doing? You ask me, you're not old until you're 50, and even then, it's just barely. I still very much have my whole life ahead of me. What a concept. I ain't over the hill yet. Nowhere near. And I think people have like this very strong fear of getting old, right? Or of changing. And I think that's kind of nonsense. I think it's genuinely like nonsense. Okay, wind. Wind, you can die down like a tiny bit. I mean, having a fear of dying is something that I very much get. I am afraid of dying, right? But aging, getting older, is a thing that everyone goes through. It's change, it's time, and I think that it would be good for all of us to try and deconstruct that fear a little bit. Especially as societally and culturally we keep pushing the age that we consider people old younger and younger. You are not old in your 20s. You are not past your prime in your 20s. It's not too late in your damn 20s. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, what is... I don't know. I have zero clue what I'm supposed to be doing here. What you need to understand, right, is that so many things that we take as givens are in fact constructed societally, and that includes the age at which you become old. We made it up. We made up old. We did make up Celeste, that's true. Celeste is a good thing we made up, though. And so I just... yeah. I don't think people should be made to feel old in their 20s or in their 30s. I don't think anyone should be made to feel old, ever, honestly. I think that... what the hell? What is this? This is that Mr. Oshiro shit. You can't do this to me again. You can't do this to me again. Okay. It's fine. Well, if I crouch, I don't move. Interesting. We take a little break and we have a little sip. have another spiffy, sure thing. And yeah, I just... To me, like, transition is change, right? And in some sense, that means the passage of time, right? Like, if you're transitioning, especially when you're like early on HRT, you are eagerly awaiting the passage of time. And, well, that's definitely not where all of the hatred that people have towards trans folks come from. I do have to wonder sometimes if maybe the idea of someone eagerly awaiting time and change is something that transphobic people find especially grating. But that's just me spewing some nonsense. I don't know if there's any weight to that. Celeste is going well. We're talking about fuck. Which is frankly what I'm always talking about. We're talking about the philosophy and idea behind aging and the passage of time and change. You know, I think Celeste is a game that invites philosophy and introspection. Ooh. I just fully looked away because I was looking at chat. I jumped into that. I think Celeste is a game. It's true. That might be a hot take, right? It might be a boo. I am generally open to questions and to people wondering things. Whoop. Really? Oh my god. Really depends on what your opinion is. If you're gonna say something that makes you an asshole, then like, I would rather you not. I get the feeling you won't be. Ow, fuck. My bones. Okay. I am going to not allow that message through. I very strongly disagree with that statement. I am dating a non-binary person, and so I will not tolerate that. Okay? You also said there are only 2 genders plus non-binary, or plus agenders, is what you specifically said. Gender is not biological. Gender is something we made up. Sex is biological, and even that has a wide spectrum to it. And since gender is made up, people can mess around with it as much as they like. I completely blanked on what I was gonna say. Okay. I'm going to have to ask you to stop saying that. Okay? Because it is not true. And there are people who would find it hurtful. Alright? Myself included. Gender is not biological. Okay, I'm here to play a video game. Okay? That is what I am here for. And that is, I am not here for an ideological debate. Okay? I'm enjoying it quite a bit, honestly. Ah, scheisse. I was a little worried with how it was being talked about in the last Celeste stream. What? So, hey, fun fact, Neba, I don't have any mods. I need to work on that. I don't have any mods. This is something I was having a conversation with someone else with recently. I need mods, but I don't know how to get mods. Oh, so close. Ah, damn. Ah. That is appreciated. Why can I not grab that wall? What is going on? There we go. Okay. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh, I like this. I like this. I can jump so far. Oh god. I can no longer jump so far. No! Death comes. What? Whoa! What? Jesus Christ! Huh? 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 25? Alright. Oh, Tyrannace! This is... You keep doing... I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna take you down, I swear to God. Oh? Madeline, wait up. Who's calling? Oh, of course, it's Theo. He's dead now. Nailed it. Ugh. Theo, are you alright? Oh yeah. I need to look into like choosing some mods at some point. I think it would be useful to have mods. Just to bring back to that conversation. I don't have any right now. I don't know how to how do I just look at chat and say like, you're nice? Here's power. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know how to do it. But it would be nice to have people who can moderate. I'm gonna be honest. Neba, Downhill Sky, I might just make you two mods. You are under no obligation to show up to my streams, but if you're here, you can have power. I trust you both. You're friends outside of streams, so I will mod and I will rule with an iron fist. Yeah, I will make you both mods after this stream, I think. Thank you, Neva. Just give me a sec. I would love to learn something fun, Neba. A gondola. I've always wanted to ride one of these. It looks pretty old, but maybe it still works. I don't see any other way to cross this chasm. Whoa! For real? Slash mod. Neba Natsuki. Whoa, check it out. Check it out. I have mods. I have mods now. 2 whole mods. I don't see any other way to cross this chasm. Let's do it. That is more than 0. In terms of mods, I no longer have 0 mods. This lever looks important. Easy every time. I was probably a gondola operator in a past life. Do you think this thing is safe? I'm sure it's fine. How'd it shake out with Oshiro? You're right. Shouldn't have tried to help him. I hate to say I told you so, but... Yeah. I should have listened to you. You didn't get hurt. That's what matters. The air's so thin up here. I can barely breathe. Okay, if we don't get a selfie on this thing, we're gonna regret it. I can't even see the ground through the mist. How high up are we? Less panicking, more posing. Oh. Oh god. Theo, what did you do? What did your selfie do? Huh, looks like we stalled out. This is really bad. Battling. I see you up there. Maybe if I... Well, that's not good. Battling. Oh, this really isn't good. Battling, cool? Yeah, I just... No, I'm not cool. I can't breathe. You're having a panic attack. Why wouldn't you think it's a good idea to ride this stupid thing? Come on, don't take this out on me. Stay with me here. My grandpa taught me a trick for this. Close your eyes. Picture a feather floating in front of you. See it? Okay. Breathing keeps that feather floating. Just breathe slow and steady. In and out. See you, Nappa. Oh. See? Easy every time. Huh. Really interesting how she would have a panic attack shortly after taking a selfie. There's no dysphoria happening, though. Feeling any better? I think so. Thanks for helping me calm down. How did you know we'd start moving again? Oh, I totally thought we were done for. Oh my god. Look at this selfie, though. Great work, everyone! We made it through chapter 4! We did it! Only a cool 260 deaths. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Ha-ba-ba-ba. Attacking me with your emotes. Attacking me. Attacking me. You gotta earn your channel points. You gotta earn them like anyone else, boss. Okay. We might try and get a little bit further. As I understand it, it saves at the start of like every screen, right? So we can go until 6. We're definitely not finishing this level though. Twitch took a stand against nepotism. Hang on a second. Dino Bird Girl Iridium head pat. Where my head pat? VTube Studio? Hello? Where head pat? You gotta pat my head right now. We're getting a little bit okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I got you covered. Bam. We hit it and there. I'm being head patted. We went manual with it, okay? I stuttered really hard there. Feeling adventurous? I don't know. Looks pretty dark in there. More like a nightmare than an adventure. I'll just take a quick peek, snap a few photos. That one worked. This place must be ancient. Theo, wait. You don't... Listen here, Downhill Sky is an IRL friend of mine. We got in a Discord call later and I kissed Rav for her then, so there. My Instapix followers are gonna eat this up. There's no way this ends well. See, here's the secret truth. Personal friends of myself or Lynn get infinite free Rav smooches. That's true. That's true. People we know IRL, they can just like either tell us to do it, or just if they're close by, kiss the boy themselves. There is actually a Theo Instagram. Oh, that's cute. I love when that kind of thing happens. Don't look at it, it has spoilers. Okay, copy that, Captain. What is this? Eh? Oh. Oh, so whenever I dash, they move. Oh, okay, that's neat. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Uh-oh. This is Theo's phone. The power of far too long mahjong rounds. Yeah, Downhill Sky is my main mahjong friend. We play mahjong together pretty often. Don't panic, Madeline. Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. I'll give it back to him when I find it. Oh ho ho! Accidentally finding a secret. Oh ho ho! The circle. I see the circle. Me when guilty gear. Ah! Clue, have I? Right, so now I'm here, and I can't do nothing. I tell you, I can't do nothing here.
Hello there. Welcome home. Is that a rav in your arms right there? Bring him here, my love.
Babe. Oh my god, Stumblin. Stumblin has arrived. Mwah. And they brought my son.
He was screaming at me.
Dino Bird Girl says hi.
Hi, bird girl.
It is the Stumblin, the one and the only. What the bloody hell is this? Shite. Bird Girl thinks we're both cool. Well, I appreciate that. Why did I do that? I am, how you say, smart. I never make mistakes. What? Ah, so close, so close, so close, so close. Oh, I can just... Okay, 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 okay. I'm learning things today. Why did I jump there? You wonder how high my wit is? Why are we giving me stats? I think, oh, hold on, wit, like Uma stats. I think, if I was an Uma, I'm gonna say wit's probably gonna be one of my higher stats. Like I think I'll have good wit scaling, which is unfortunate because good wit scaling is actually not that useful compared to the other ones. And then my power stat's gonna be god awful. I can tell you that much for free. So is my stamina. So I think we're thinking 20% wit and then either 10% guts or 10% speed. One of the two. So you say this give momentum, huh? Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! We stay silly. What is this? Button? Button. No, not button. That is button, though. I get up plus 10 to AC from size tiny. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Size category tiny can be pretty overpowered. There are, you know, parts of it that are less so. All right, you won't go back down until I make you. Bye. Okay, because I just got out of there. That was free. That was free. My friends, it was free. If I was a D&D character, I think, again, Constitution, just because of the whole disability thing, Constitution and Strength are gonna be dumb stats for me. I think I got Riz. I think I got Charisma. I think that's one of the things I have going for me. Is that maybe a little bit self-absorbed of me to say? I don't know, but it's the truth. I have Charisma. And I think my intelligence is probably pretty solid. Wisdom is low. I'm gonna tell you this straight up. My wisdom stat will be really bad. I do not have what they call street smarts. Oh no. That's a cruel burger. You deserve better. But yeah, I definitely think that I'd probably be a bard or a sorcerer, or maybe a warlock. I like warlocks. Yeah. Back when I was in like high school, my older sister used to have to stop me from walking into traffic. Like I would just... Yeah, it was... I just don't always pay the closest attention to my surroundings. I'm better than I used to be. I no longer run the risk of walking into traffic, but it was a little touch and go for a while. So I think it's fair to say that my my wisdom stat is not gonna be the highest. How the hell do I work this situation? Not like that. Nope. You gotta let it drift back. Yeah. I'm locking in, y'all. I am locking in. I think I'm kind of good at video games. I don't know about y'all, but I think I'm kind of good at games. Oh, you can... Oh, new tech unlocked. Hold on. You can get out of them early. Interesting. Still don't want to bother with that particular strawberry, to be honest. What, huh? Huh? Okay, so how do I get out of this situation? I already went this way, didn't I? Yeah. This is rather puzzling, as they say. A second. Ho ho ho! I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I know everything because I'm so smart. Okay, because I can get that. Aha. So what's that for? What's that bubble for? Is it for going back, I guess? Okay. Haha! Ha ha ha! That is death. Okay. we gotta test these things. We gotta find out. Ah. Oh! And then I can just go across the whole thing. I can go forever. Not forever, but like to there. Can you jump out of it? No. Oh, but I can. Okay. Just gotta get the timing, which is something I'm not super good at. YOLO. I'm getting better though, I think in general, I'm growing and improving as a person. Mikey. Hashtag Mikey. Hashtag Mikey. Theo! Why is he in the mirror world? Theo? Theo, there you are. Madeline, hey. Why are you inside a mirror? I'm pretty sure you're the one in the mirror. What happened? Oh, I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. You know, it's your boy Theo in this ancient temple, not a big deal. Hashtag blessed. Next thing I know, I wake up lying on the ground. What does it look like over there? How can I find you? It's really dark and weird. Wait, something's coming. I'm feeling a strong inclination to run away. Be careful, okay? Theo, if anything happens to Theo, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I like that guy. If anything happens to him, I start killing. There's a secret
up there. I know it.
Who's first on the chopping block? For legal reasons, I will not say. Nice little straw baby. It's his evil altar. As we all know, plural systems, they always have an evil altar. You know, like one that eats like junk food and stuff. That's the evil altar. That's the real evil altar. No, actually, eat junk food if you want. Honestly, don't judge yourself. Don't judge anyone else. The real evil altar is the procrastinator. The procrastinator, the one and only. Real evil altar was the dads we made along the way. Yeah. How mysterious, how strange. Fall. If you can't tell, I'm being silly. There's no such thing as an evil altar. Is stupid. Is a stupid media thing. We don't badmouth plural systems in my Twitch. Not on your life are we doing that, boss. Oh. Is Battle in the evil altar? No. She's just clearly going through some shit. Madeline's going through some shit and she needs some love and support. So does Madeline. They're both going through some shit and they need some love and support. What a concept. That they're both going through some shit. Oh yeah, but you could easily read it as a plural thing if you wanted to. I keep holding on too long. Imagining Super Creek being a hardline mob boss. I think I missed the conversation that led to that, but oh, dip into creek. Wait, hold on, hang on a second though. Mob boss Super Creek is offering what? I mean, the concrete shoes, I feel like that would be a little like kind of awkward, but like, I mean, a dip into creek? Real shit? If you're offering Miss Creek. Super Creek in a business suit would go hard. Absolutely, that would go hard as hell. Hold on a second. Oh, well, I'm glad you liked it. Being the Creek was very fun. She's a delightful character to play. And she's definitely got some issues going on, so we're clear. She's got some stuff to work through. But what Uma doesn't, frankly. Oh, where am I going? I've fallen. I have no idea where I'm trying to go right now. My friend I'm watching Singray with just saw Kreese Trainer and yeah. If you haven't seen Cinderella Grey, I highly recommend it. Nase Fumino is so gay and so pathetic about it. She is so down bad for Super Creep. Ah. Oh, so close. I wish to hug every Uma. Yeah, they all need it. They all deserve it. If I... Down bad for Dick the Striker. Respectable. I highly recommend Sin Grey. Beginning of a New Era is also an amazing movie. Like if you want to get into Uma but don't want to do the gacha, there are options for you. The Cinderella Grey anime, which is currently ongoing and has new seasons in the works, is great. The original anime, I personally am not fond of the first season. But season 2 is absolutely peak. And Beginning of a New Era is a fantastic movie. 'Cause yeah, I can totally understand not wanting to get involved in a gacha game, right? Like, it's gambling. That is what it is. And not everyone is comfortable with that or wants to do it, which is totally fair. The show, though? The show? Maybe give it a try, if you want. Maybe give it a go. Curious. I think we're gonna do this room, and then we're gonna call it there for today. Okay? Ah, so close. No! gotta worry about it too much, Downhill Sky, okay? This is the main reason I need mods at all is just for like chat. That's the main thing right now, right? And I did just kind of volunteer you a little bit, so don't feel any pressure. I think one of the things that can be sort of frustrating in a game like this, and I'm doing good. I'm feeling mostly good, right? But I think something that gets to me is when you know the solution, right? When you know what you have to do, but you just don't quite have the skill to do it right now. If you knew a cool hyena girl to raid, would I be down to raid? I would. Hyena girl sounds great. So close. Yeah. Like I know exactly what I have to do right now. I just have to manage it. And that part is difficult. I think I'm doing it too late there. Fish swamp. Okay, so we have like poison swamps and stuff, but we do also have like other status effect areas. What type of status effect do you think that dish swamp would give you? Let's see. What is this hyena lady doing right now? What do we got going on? Filth? That's fair. That's a smart one. Okay. We're gonna save and quit. Alright. Are we ready to go and visit? A grapple hook game. Okay. I am intrigued. I am intrigued. Let us go, let us away. We have to go visit. All of us together. Together! We'd come up with a proper raid message at some point. For the people. Oh, well, thank you, Racing Hinata. Today was very fun. Alright, you all have a lovely day. I'm gonna have myself some lunch now. This was very fun. This was very fun. I'm really enjoying Celeste. Now let's go.